Hello again. Just so you guys know, I messed up my audio, so this is going to be recorded ad hoc afterwards, and none of this is going to line up like a really cheesy kung fu movie. So, I was just explaining how what I've been using over the past couple weeks um, in the ponds nearby. Pretty much, the color pattern for me has been a purple and watermelon color. It looks like a bluegill, I assume. That's what they like to eat, I guess. Um, that is the Missile Baits D-Bomb. It's got the watermelon underside and the kind of pronounced purple. That's Toxic Grape D-Bomb, Missile Baits D-Bomb. This is the Missile Baits Destroyer. It has the watermelon back as well, and a little bit less purple, but it's got a lot of appendages. They seem to like that. This is the Senko that I occasionally throw, basically the same color pattern as well. It's got some good fleck in it. It's a Gamakatsu weedless hook. This is the 3/8 or a 1/4 ounce. I'm not honestly sure off the top of my head. It is tungsten, and that's just your basic standard offset worm hook. And we'll go ahead and get over to the fish. So I was not expecting to catch this fish at all. I was actually dropping the lure right in the water just to get some of the weeds off, and it came out of the bushes, or came out of the weeds, and just nailed it. So that was kind of a nice little fish there. Kind of shaking a lot, taking a little while to get the hook out of it. So we'll look at the back of my ear for a little while. It's like a 15 or 16 inch, I would imagine. It's pretty decent, at least for this pond. The biggest I've ever caught out of this pond is 18 inches. And this second fish that I catch here, I am just casting this Wacky rigged Senko out over these little holes in the weeds, or in the, I think it's algae actually, um, and just letting it kind of sink into the pockets. And I eventually end up picking a little one up here. This fish is very much a dink, but it was entertaining to catch. And I am using 12-pound fluorocarbon. And on this fish, I'm actually kind of worried that I'm going to break off or not be able to get it in through these thick lily pads. I wasn't expecting them to be. I don't really fish the lily pads or this pond very often, to be honest with you. So when I caught this, I was kind of a little surprised. But I've been going back to this pond quite a bit, and there's some pretty decent fish in here, and it's kind of fun to practice punching and stuff.
Barely hooked.
Having a little bit of trouble getting the barb out of the side of its mouth where it's hooked. Um, But if you guys have any questions, comments, want to know where this is, anything like that, go ahead and post in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Um, and hopefully you guys enjoy the fishing videos that I post. I'm going to try and do one a week, maybe one every 2 weeks, something along those lines. They might come from these ponds quite often, or I might do some from like fishing tournaments that I participate in. Thanks. Have a good one.